Hi all, this is Sharin. So far we had sessions on software testing fundamentals, different types of software development models, test strategy, test approach and test plan, and test levels. So today we are going to discuss about test types. So let's start with what is a test type. To clearly define the objective of certain test level of a project, test types are introduced. Hope you are aware of different test levels. If not, please watch my video on test levels. So each test level has an objective. For example, the objective of a component test level can be testing the components are properly working. Another example is the objective of an integration test level can be testing the communication between the systems are proper. To achieve this objective, the test type should be chosen for each of the test level. So let's move to the different types of test types. The first test type is black box testing or functional testing. Here it's not required for the testers to know about the internal details or coding details of the system. Testing is mainly focused on the functionality without reference to any internal structure or the components of the system. The functionalities which are implemented in the system would be verified with the requirements. The working of functionalities are verified and it tries to find errors in incorrect or missing functionalities. As its name indicates, black box, which means we cannot see what is inside the box from outside. So without knowing the internal structure or details, the functionalities are blindly tested. Okay, let's move to the next test type, which is white box testing or structural testing. Here the testing mainly concentrates on internal structure of the program. The person who performs the white box testing should know about the internal details of the program. Usually developers perform this test type. They choose inputs to test the different parts of the code. They test whether the inputs are passing through the right set of codes. If not, they will fix it. I am taking our example online shopping website project to explain this test type. The features implemented and verified are customer registration, placing an order, and communication to the customer. They have decided to add a new feature which is sorting of the products which are listed in the website according to the name, popularity, price, etc. So now this feature is implemented in the system. So when they verify the system for the newly implemented feature, they should also ensure that the existing functionalities are not impacted by implementing the new feature. For that they perform regression testing. So there are a few test conditions to verify the existing functionalities, and if they find any issues, they will raise it as an issue and developers fix it. Okay, so far we have seen about black box testing, white box testing and regression testing. So let's move to the next one, confirmation testing or retesting. Confirmation testing is performed to ensure the issue detected is resolved. This is performed after the developer fixes the issue. In our example of online shopping website project, for the newly implemented functionality sorting, the tester finds an issue and he logs it. The developer fixes that and given that back to the tester. The tester tests it and confirms that the issue is resolved, and this is called as a confirmation testing. Another name of confirmation testing is retesting, which means testing the functionality again. Okay, let's move to the next test type, maintenance testing. This testing is performed on already deployed software. Once the software is deployed, then certain enhancements would come and maintenance testing would be performed as part of that. Changes happens to the system and testing provided during this phase is called maintenance testing. In our example online shopping website project, lots of functionalities are implemented and finally that is deployed. After some time of deployment, a new feature, reward points, is planned to implement in the system. The testing which is performed as part of this is called as maintenance testing. Okay, we have discussed about black box testing, white box testing, regression testing, confirmation testing and maintenance testing. So let's get into the final test type, non-functional testing. Non-functional testing is the testing of a software application for its non-functional requirements. For example, the way a system operates. It concentrates mainly the testing on performance, reliability, usability, etc. There are different types of non-functional testing: load, stress, usability, portability, reliability, etc. Load testing is performed to determine a system's behavior under both normal and peak conditions. For example, system works without any problem if less number of users are accessing it. It may not work properly if more number of users are accessing it. So this test verifies if more load is put on the system, then how it behaves. Okay, the next one. Stress testing is performed to verify whether the system can sustain the stress. For example, it verifies whether the system has saved all the data before crashing or not, or to verify any security issues are occurred during unexpected failures. Okay, the next one is usability testing. Usability testing is a technique which measures how easily the system can be used by the end users. It basically checks how easy it is to learn the software and how it is convenient for the end user. Okay, the next one is portability testing. Portability testing measures how easily the software can be moved from one platform to another platform. For example, moving of software from Windows 8 to Windows 10, or moving from one OS to another OS. Okay, the last one is reliability testing. A test is considered reliable if we get the same result repeatedly. For example, if a system is running without any issues 24 hours a day, then it can be called as a reliable system. So we have seen about different types of non-functional testing: load testing, stress testing, usability, portability and reliability testing. To summarize, we have seen about test types in this session. We have discussed different test types: Blackbox testing, Whitebox testing, regression testing, confirmation testing, maintenance testing and non-functional testing. Hope this video is useful to you guys. If yes, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel Test Talks. I'll be coming up with more videos. Please keep an eye on it. Also, please tap on the bell icon so that you will get notified when new videos are uploaded. Okay folks, that's it. This is Sharon signing off. Thank you.